No, I don't. I'm about to go live. No, I don't. Alright, here we go. We're live. Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Astrohnite, and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 live stream. If you missed it, in my last live stream, we made an attempt at killing the Shadow Man. However, it did not end very well because, unfortunately, I did not go in with the proper guns that I probably should have, and it wound up costing me the game. However, in this stream, I'm going to be attempting the Eisendrache Easter egg, which is going to be a much easier attempt. And I feel like if I put on Perkaholic and all those other things that are going to help me succeed, this should be one of the easiest Easter eggs to do because, in all honesty, once you get the hang of it, Eisendrache isn't that scary. And if you notice that I am putting on Perkaholic and shopping free and all these things, it's because of the fact that I am going to be quitting the application afterwards, so I don't want you guys to think that, oh my god, he's going to waste all of it just on this one thing. No, it's not going to be like that. I'm just going to go in there, and right now I'm actually trying to decide what other gobblegum I want to put on. I'm thinking maybe Cashback or... Actually, no, let's go Crate Power. I haven't done Crate Power in a while. So we have Immolation, Liquidation, Crate Power, Perkaholic, obviously, In Plain Sight, and then Danger Closest for the boss fight. And for those of you who don't know, Danger Closest is a very good perk to have, or perk gobblegum to have for the boss fight. And if I were you, I would always suggest putting that on if you're ever doing it solo. Okay. Let's see how we're doing over here. Everything looks to be alright. So yeah, as I was saying, this is probably one of the easiest Easter eggs that has ever been created, honestly. It's not difficult by any means, and honestly, it's very, very fast. I must say that much. You can go through it in probably an hour, hour and a half, depending on how fast you really are. Especially with Perkaholic, it can go much, much faster. And I will be giving a small tutorial on the entire Easter egg as I'm going through everything. I'm not going to explain everything in depth, but I am going to describe to you the steps. I'm not going to be able to tell you guys why they happen or why you have to do these things, but, you know, it's just, that's what you need to do. And the first part of the step is actually getting the bows. And if you don't know what the bows are, if you look in the bottom right corner, you'll see Wrath of the Ancients, which is... That's pretty much what the bow is. The bow itself is called Wrath of the Ancients, and then there are 4 upgrades you're going to do. And since we're doing this on a solo game, I'm only going to be performing one of the bow tasks, just because the others are not necessary, and I don't want to waste my time on that. Especially because it can be a lot harder to get those other bows, so I'm just not even going to bother. We got Immolation, Liquidation. We can use that right off the bat. I don't have a problem with that. Got double points, that's going to be useful. Okay. Is that another double points? I think it was. Back, gotta make sure there's nobody coming up behind me. Okay, and I think we have one more zombie. Am I correct? I think so. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use this immolation right off the bat.
What is this for? Anyone know? I could become accustomed to magical candy. I will be careful not to swallow this.
And then obviously my mule kick weapon is going to be the bow. Ah! Turned into a runner. I really wish that wasn't the case. Oh. Shiva.
I prefer Russian made. Not guns though. They're usually quite bad.
Traycon, that's always bad. That's always a decent pull. Especially in the early rounds.
I am grateful for most things.
Let me just make sure that we're all good in here. That's always a decent pull. Especially in the early rounds. Okay, I think we're all good. Dingo. I think I'm honestly going to try out the Draco for the Dingo, and then I'm just going to keep swapping the Man of War. I like to go in with a Haymaker and a Dingo most of the time. Okay, I think we're all good. Dingo. I think I'm honestly going to try out the Draco. Monkeys. Alright, I'll keep swapping the Man of War. I like to go in with a Haymaker and a Dingo most of the time. Man of War. Come on, give me that Haymaker. Or a Brecci, honestly. I'll take a Brecci. I'm honestly going to try out the Draco. Monkeys. Alright, I'll keep swapping the Man of War. I like to go in with a Haymaker and a Dingo most of the time. Man of War. Gorgon. Can I get one more pill? Can I get one more? Or a Brecci. Ah! Couldn't get it. Okay, that's alright, I guess. I'll take a Dingo and a Gorgon. I think I might honestly just buy the RK5 to try and get a lighter gun, because I don't like having a lot of heavy guns. It kind of like distracts me. Or not distracts me, like it slows me down. I like to have fast movement. So I'm just gonna... And actually, real quick, have I? I have not goblin the machine this round. Is that orange? It's purple. In plain sight. Okay. I'm just gonna wait until I can get Workaholic, honestly. I'm gonna go through the rounds. Usually I would like stop and restart it until I got what's it called? Until I got Workaholic, but for now I think I'm alright. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and round.
Is it possible that Richtofen lured us here only for his evil allies to entrap us?
Crate power? No, we're not gonna take that. Okay, so now we're just gonna go ahead and run around to the dragon. Start playing with the dragon. And just for anybody in the chat, if you do start, you know, spamming anything bad, I'm just gonna have to go ahead and block you. I'm sorry, or time you out. Either or. Another Tramfuse, I'll take that. I do have to be careful because I'm really not trying to go down right now. I'd prefer if I didn't. I don't even think I'm gonna risk it with the RK5.
My blade craves for your flesh.
Huh. Okay, so I know I'm kind of going against what I said. I hope everything is still working in the stream. Okay. Everything seems to be going alright. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm gonna need some more points before I actually go on. I just want to make sure that everything is okay right now. so believe everything's okay for now. I need that to get down to 500 points again. Go. Come on, give me perk. There we go. I hope it's perkaholic at least. Yep. Alright, good news. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and... If I shoot... Yeah, it's still gonna be a one-life kill. Alright. That's alright.
Did you actually use your teeth?
Throw in my nades. Okie dokie.
This was a child's room. I feel it is wrought with pain and sorrow. Must Nikolai do everything around here?
Alright. We're making pretty steady progress so far.
A tomb for
And again, if you guys... I don't want to have to say this, but if any of you guys just start spamming or just being overall jerks in the chat, I will have to block you, I'm sorry. Or time you out. Either or. Either or. It doesn't matter who you are. That's probably the last you guys will hear me talk about it, though, because when this does become a video, I don't want that to be all the video is about. It's just about spammers. So I do apologize in advance.
I do not want your filthy disease helping.
Alright, now we're making steady progress. So, for those of you who don't know, pretty much all we're doing is we're feeding these dragons, and once we feed 3 of the dragons, we're going to get a bow. And once we get the bow, we're going to upgrade the bow, and then we're going to start these dragons. Simple enough. Especially with perkaholic. Makes things a lot easier. Alright.
I will guard this with my life, though I hope it does not come to that.
Alright. Got a dog around coming up. That makes things a little bit easier. Just need to get the shield part. And for now, I won't get a meal cook weapon just because I hate having to switch between 3 weapons.
I knew I was making something useful. Nikolai does not
Okay, and there we go.
Eagle's Nest. This is Griffin Station.
junk. That's all. Why did no one tell Nikolai he was so popular with hell pigs? I know you hate expressions, but perhaps I am immune.
Gotta watch it with killing everybody. Ooh, another Tramfuse. So, one thing that I probably should have done in the very beginning is probably activated the second gondola Easter egg. And for those of you who don't know what the second gondola Easter egg is, basically it gives you a pack punch weapon. And if you get a lot of Tramfuses in your game, like I think it's 5, then you activate 5 trams, it can give you the second gondola on your 5th tram, and it gives you that free pack punch gun. However, I wasn't thinking I was going to get enough Tramfuses, but seeing as I already have 5, or not 5, since I already had 3, I probably should have activated it, but it's whatever. It's not going to be a necessity. I am probably going to get the plunger, and do I want the Panzer helmet? Debating on getting the Panzer helmet or not, because like sometimes it's worth it, but sometimes it's just a hassle to get, and it can actually, I usually down just by trying to get it, because it's such a hassle. Basically, you just gotta shoot these claws at 3 Panzers, but you have to make sure that you don't miss, and it's just with the way that I do everything, it makes it kind of difficult sometimes, so I'll try and make sure that nothing happens to it.
Would you care to explain exactly what you are doing in the company of our enemies?
So, here we have our bow, and we're gonna start the lightning bow, so we're gonna shoot up, oops, I missed it right there. That was embarrassing. So we're just going to shoot that, and we're going to pick up our upgrade quests right here. And so, basically, you need to upgrade these bows in order to start the Easter egg. I'm not really 100% sure why you need to start the bows, the upgrading quest, or you need to finish it, rather. But, I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, because you need, like... never mind. To be honest, there's no really, like, rhyme or reason why you need it upgraded. But the first step to the Easter egg is kind of strange, but... You'll see in a little bit. So, as you can see, I'm shooting these 3 little fire things. This little, it's just like wooden huts in the distance. And I shoot them and they light on fire. And once I shoot all 3 of them and they all get lit on fire, my bow upgrade quest will further itself. If I can hit this one. There we go. So that one got hit. Now we're moving along just fine. So you see that the upgrade bar went a little bit more. The next thing to do is to run along the wall down here. Let me go ahead and teleport these pack punch pieces real quick. So you're going to run along the wall, and as you can see, there are these little like wind things up there. Did I kill a zombie from doing that? And once the gravity, or anti-gravity rather, gets activated, I'm just going to run along the wall and activate those. And again, don't ask me why this is how it's done. It just is. I don't know why. It's just how Treyarch decided to make it. Just waiting for the anti-gravity to actually start. I have no idea why it's taking a while. There we go. Okay, 2, 3, and you cannot touch the ground when you're doing this. If you touch the ground, then you have to restart running along the tiles. Alright, and the first thing that I'm actually going to do is I'm going to teleport, because in order to complete the Easter egg, you need to have these Ragnarok DG4s. And an easy way to do that, or an easy way to get that, is honestly to just do all of this in one run. So I teleport down here. I'm going to activate this. This is the landing pad. I'm going to teleport the pack punch pieces. And going to kill a zombie down here. And I need to fill up this lantern. Once I filled up this lantern, see how it's sparking right here? I need to fill up this lantern with 5 zombie souls. And after I've done that, see the soul gets transferred there, so now I need 4 more. I'm going to pull back my bow. It's going to have an electric shock to it. And I shoot the fiery little like pit over there that I've already lit up. And that's going to start our next step.
Whoever this voice is, he seems unaware of current situation.
And the reason why I actually came down here and how it's relevant to DG4 is once the rocket test goes off, so every now and again the rocket test will go off. And basically what that means is you need to get your ass out of here and run into that little safe zone. Because once the rocket test goes off, it basically just shoots flames down into the entire area. You need to be really, really careful to not die from that. Because as soon as the flames start, it will instantly down you. And if you're playing on solo, it won't kill you. It's going to make you down and it's going to put you back in the safe zone. But if you're on multiplayer, you'll die instantly. So you just gotta be careful. And again, I'm just getting kills right now because that triggers it and it gets it to start a lot sooner. As you can see, it just started. I'm gonna activate that switch and I'm gonna run my ass out of here. Get that max ammo on the way. And just to make sure, we have this triggered, so that's all good. And now I'm just gonna get kills because I don't want any of the zombies killing me. And when you're doing this, a couple elemental zombies will appear. Ones that are on fire and ones that have like an electric shock to them. There's nothing special about them. You just have to be careful because if you kill them when they're next to you, then they will blow up and stun you. So yeah, he does like a little electric stun. I'm gonna activate this switch, get this part, and then real quick, pull back. I see how I have that electric glow right now. Hopefully I can hit this on my first try. I did not, unfortunately. So I'm just gonna do it again. And again, like if you fail, it's not the end of the world. Just go back, try it again. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. You don't have to regain the souls. Okay, so that time we hit it. So you now has the electric glow. We have all of our parts that we need, and we can go and do the next 2 lanterns.
This device surely cannot be safe, can it?
Okay, and we're gonna run here, and here's another electric lantern, so we gotta fill this thing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 2 of the zombies just got messed up. Okay, and then again we're gonna shoot this. This one's a little bit harder to do than the other one. Okay, we still managed to hit it on our first try. That's good news. And then we have 1 more to do. We're gonna go in here. It's gonna shoot us straight back up. And okay. And here we are on our last one. Okay, that's 3, 4, 5. See the last zombie? Nice enough. Oh wow, we have a lot of zombies in here, don't we? Just gotta get through. I do want to try and save as many of these guys as possible, simply because... Oh. Someone's Skyping me right now. I apologize. Let's just turn off my Skype. Oh yeah, see, now we have all of them lit up. We have a little smoky thing down here. We're gonna hold X on that, or square if you're in PS4. Pack Punch is gonna teleport here, and we are going to get a refurbished arrow. It's right back down here. And reforged arrow. I said refurbished. Basically, it's a fixed arrow. I'm just going to go ahead and open the door. Liquid divinium from that, good. Yes, I will be doing a liquid divinium opening on Thursday, right before I do my first playthrough of Revelations, because the reason why I'm waiting until Revelations is because that I need to like have all the new gobblegums accessible, and I don't have them yet because obviously Revelations isn't out for Xbox One. Alright. And so now we're just waiting. Once we get enough kills, that's going to fill up in there, and we'll be ready to go. And then we can actually officially start the Easter egg. You do have to get all of your kills while you're inside this little, like, square. Because if you don't, they won't actually count, unfortunately. So you have to watch out for that. Okie dokie. Boom. Okay, and that's all filled up now. So, before I actually hold X on that, the first thing that I'm going to do is shoot my bow over here. And now the reason why you shoot this is so you can hear that little Margwa growl. And if those of you have played Shadows of Evil, you will know what that is. Now I'm going to get my upgraded bow. And once I get the Margwa growl, that is why you need an upgraded bow for this. It's because there are a bunch of wisps that are going to spawn across the map that you need to shoot with your upgraded bow. And I'm going to show you all the locations. So there's the first one up there. There's one right there at that radio. I'm going to see if it spawns there. There are 4 of them that you need to, it goes 4 times. Alright, so it did not spawn there. It's okay, we're going to keep looking. And it's not there either. So now we're going to go look at the next spot. Okay, there's one with the telephone. That would be number 2. There's one right here in this globe, which it is. Watch for where the zombie's coming in at, because I don't want to kill a zombie. I'm going to look for the last one. There's one right here, but it's not there. There's one with this tire, but it's not there. Once the wisps have spawned in one area and you shot it, it will not spawn there again, by the way. It's not. Okay, over there by Quick Revive on that little telephone. There's one, but it's not over there. And we usually call these out in different ways, like clock, radio, clock tower, above double tap. Quick Revive is a call out for one of them for that little phone one. So all of them, there's globe, and then I don't know if I said telephone, but telephone is the one that I had a shot. So once you've hit all 4, you're just gonna go ahead and run back on down to the teleporter. And now the thing that you have to make sure that you do not do is you do not end the round, because if you end the round, it's going to reset itself for the wisp, and you have to do it all over again. So I'm going to go ahead and activate the teleporter while it's purple, and this is going to take me back in time. Once I'm back in time, I'm going to pick up these fuses right here, so I'm going to hold X on those. I picked up a plant. If any of you saw me pick up that plant, I'm going to put it down right here. And I'm going to pick up this little gas canister. Oops. And he is going to talk for a little bit, put in a code, and he is going to close the safe, put in his code, and they have to memorize that code. So it's DD Lightning. You have to memorize that code. If you do not memorize it, if you don't write it down or you don't have it, you will not be able to advance yourself in the Easter egg. You have to do that wisp step all over again. So it's DD Lightning. Panzer's going to spawn in. You have to dispose of the Panzer real quick. Thankfully I have a dingo, so I can take care of the Panzer real quick. I've decided I'm not going to go for the plunger just because it's too much of a hassle to do. Hopefully the zombie does not die from me doing that. I feel like he might though. He did not, thank God. Alright, I need to get a new gun. Anti-gravity just ran out. Okay. So, the next thing to do, I'm actually going to throw my Widow's Wine grenades away before I forget. Okay, I stunned him, but I didn't kill him. Because I don't want to kill... for now, what I want to do, I do not want to kill a zombie. So, the first thing that you're going to want to do, I'm going to wait for the zombie to come up, and the reason why we picked up those fuses is I'm going to come right up to the death ray, and look at that. That looks like where the fuses would go, doesn't it? It does. So I'm going to put the fuses in there, and see how it's on destroy. I'm going to flip it to protect. Don't ask me why it has to go on protect, it's just you need to put it on protect, and you're going to activate the death ray. I need my zombie to come in with me though, because I don't want to kill him. Okay, and I'm going to activate the death ray now. So my death ray is going, it's going, it's going. That's just one of the traps where if you're ever on there and a zombie comes through, it's just going to insta-kill him. So, I try not to do that. Okay, Ragnarok part is going to spawn up there, and this is where you're going to put the code. DD Lightning was mine, so it's D, oops, D, and Lightning. So you hear that, you will hear another audio cue in a second. There we go, you hear the audio cue. Shield, and then we're going to go back down to the teleporter, and we have to pick up these fuses. So what we're doing right now is we're picking up another set of fuses to prime the death ray to shoot a giant laser in the sky and take out Dempsey 1.0. And if you hold X on this after you've done the play, you can get a free Gobblegum Phoenix up. That's going to be completely useless because I'm playing in a solo game, so I literally can't do anything with that, but regardless, it's okay. Yeah. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's not like it matters. It didn't cost me anything, so I'm not complaining. So, oh wait, I did get the fuses. Okay, so I have the fuses now, and now what I need to do, see how there's 3 over here, and there's 2 over here? Well, if you put the fuse in, 3. Same thing over here, fuse in, 3. And we're going to set the death ray to destroy, because we don't want to protect anymore. We want to destroy Dempsey. And I need to actually zip on over there and get that Ragnarok part while I'm thinking about it. Okay, we have the Ragnarok part now, which is very useful. Okay. So I have my Ragnarok part, and now is when we start what I like to call Simon Says. So, we're going to go ahead and launch on down over here. Just be careful that the rocket test doesn't go off, but I think it should be okay. And we have to repeat, basically what we have to do is we have to repeat whatever this says, so I have to memorize this code, and every time it tells me a symbol, I have to hit wherever that symbol is on this pad. So, circle D, rocket lightning. I have to memorize that. Circle D, rocket lightning. Circle D, rocket lightning. Circle D, rocket lightning. Circle D. Rocket lightning. Circle D. Rocket lightning. And it's random every time. There's no rhyme or reason. Circle D. Rocket lightning. Circle D. Rocket lightning. Circle D. Rocket lightning. Circle D. Rocket lightning. Okay. That one is done. We're good in this area. And now we just gotta do it with the other one. Making very good progress right now. This is round 9. I usually get to this point around round 9, round 10. So we're doing very well. A little bit ahead of schedule even. And however, if you mess up on either one of these, it's going to reset itself. So if you look over there, see how that one's sparking? Now we gotta get the other one sparking. And we do that by using this. D lightning rocket circle. 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 Ooh, excuse that voice crack. D lightning rocket circle. D lightning rocket circle. D lightning rocket circle. Ooh, got trapped in that zombie for a bit. D lightning rocket circle. Okay. We're good. They're both sparking now. And now we can go ahead and activate this bad boy. And now it's shooting the rocket, or not the rocket. It is shooting the rocket in the sky, but shooting the laser. And I would watch this. I'm not going to talk for it, so you guys can hear the whole audio cue.
Richtofen, whoever you may be, do not know your true intentions. But make no mistake, I will not allow you to succeed. I have activated the emergency containment field to protect the test subject's cryo chamber. Your continued defiance is an exercise in futility that will result only in your own demise.
Moonshine is trying to make life difficult.
It appears Dr. Grove may be smarter than I initially suspected. We must access the MPD device on the moon.
Okay. So, the next thing we are going to do is we're going to look right down on the ground here. And you should see this little part. You're going to hold X on that. That's just going to start it on up for you. So, next thing that we have to do, honestly, is just round.
Anyone else feel as lucky as that
Okay.
fool?
And that's going to start with the wisp step first again. Okay, there it is. That's the first one, and now the order does not repeat. I know it might be deceiving and look like it's going to repeat, but it does not. Okay, it's not the radio. The order can be completely different. In this case, it might not be, but the odds of it being, you know, the same are very unlikely. I don't even remember what the order was after this. I think, what was it, telephone next? Okay. Maybe it is going to repeat. I don't know. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. If it's globe next, then that might lead me to believe that it's going to repeat, but I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. Stand corrected. It's very, it hasn't repeated for me before, so I'm telling you, it does not repeat every time. I almost want it to right now, though. Okay, see? Okay, it wasn't there before, but... So it does not repeat. But, that was just a very coincidental thing. So now we're going to go ahead and jump back in time. And this time, Dr. Groff is not going to be there, and we're going to pick up a piece. And you're going to see why. Okay. Dr. Groff is gone, and we're going to go ahead and hit this book over here. Notice that it's very oh, I didn't hit it. There we go. Sometimes it can be a little finicky. You just gotta like spam it with X. Okay, so you're gonna hold X in this little apothecary book over here. It's gonna open this briefcase, and it's gonna give you access to that tablet. You're gonna hold X on the tablet, and you're gonna collect the tablet. That's simple. Pretty much now we just wait. Okay, you got another Panzer to deal with.
Did we just travel in time?
Panzer again, like there's nothing. Got a max in here.
A very anti-capitalist.
I'm not even gonna do that. Okay, so one thing that gets to be very useful during the Easter egg is the plunger. So basically what the plunger is, so see how I just killed that Panzer right there? If I had the plunger, instead of knifing, or instead of meleeing with just a knife, what I would actually melee with would be literally what it sounds like. It's a plunger. However, once you kill a Panzer, I think for, I want to say a minute, maybe 2 minutes, like a minute, it's like somewhere along the lines of a minute, right? After a minute, your melee weapon, the plunger, becomes an insta-kill to anything. I completely forgot to activate that right there.
Can we do that again?
Okay. So, in order to get the plunger, you're going to shoot this. You don't need to do the upgrade quest. I'm just going to put down my Ragnaroks on the ground, just like that. I'm going to hold X on this. And what I need to do now is see how the clock is ticking? I need to stop that clock on 935, because what group are we trying to stop? Group 935, so isn't that coincidental? It's not coincidental, it's just, there's a reason why they did that. Pick up the Ragnaroks. Have to make sure that you don't pick up that bow quest, because if any of you have done the bow quest before, you know that quest is not the best. It's not the most fun. Alright, so we're just going to let that keep ticking for now. I'm going to focus on the clock right before we go in the boss fight. But for now, we are going to release my buddy, the Keeper. Alright, and now we just follow him. See where he's going to take us to. It's going to spawn infinite dog round, by the way. So I hope you're ready for dogs. Just gotta watch out for them. Alright, I think I know where he's going. Yeah, I know exactly where he's going. So I'm gonna take the long way around so we can get there. And what you have to do is, if you're on solo, this is pretty much just a solo guide, so I'm sorry if any of you guys are looking for a multiplayer guide, but this is mainly just a solo guide. If you have... so I'm just going to pretend like it's a solo guide because that's really what it is. I can't generalize it enough to make it for everybody else. So if you're doing this solo, which odds are you are, what you need to do is with your bow, just get kills for the round in here. That changes if you're in a multiplayer game. If you have 2 people, it's still, you need to kill the whole round. And if you have 3 or more, then you just have to kill a certain amount. Oh, I completely forgot to put down the tablet. That's why I picked up that tablet, by the way. Was so we can collect the souls from the tablet. It's my fault. And don't go thinking, oh, then I'll just save one zombie and do it at the end of the round. No. He needs, like, pretty much a full round's worth of zombies. And it has to be from your bow. If it's not from your bow, then it will not count. See? I killed those guys and it didn't count, so he's just gonna stay here for now. I don't like it, but that's what the rules are. And you're gonna have to do this 4 times. In 4 different locations. Okay, zombies are coming again. And on the last one, it's going to spawn a Panzer. So, if you're not ready to take out Panzers, which at this point you should be, considering you've killed at least 2 Panzers by now. If you're not ready to take out a Panzer, I wouldn't suggest doing it yet. But if you struggle with taking out Panzers, then maybe this Easter egg is really for you, because the boss fight, there are a lot of Panzers. So, yeah. Just get ready for Panzers, that's all I'm saying. Okay, so he's gonna go up here. I should open this door for my guy. There you go.
You need training. Hold your hands away from my body. In Russia, electricity is luxury.
Yeah, so pretty much you just sit here, spam your bow. You don't have to spam it, just, you know, fire shots to your bow. Fill up the guy's soul box, or whatever you want to call this. Soul stone. Soul tablet, and you're just waiting until you can actually start the boss fight. Believe it or not, we're getting close to the end of the Easter egg. It's not a very lengthy Easter egg, like I said. We've only been going for about 40-some minutes, 50-some minutes. And, I mean, we can be done in like 20 minutes. The boss fight is not very hard. Doesn't take an insanely good zombies player to do it. I mean, I'm not by any means great. I don't consider myself like, oh my god, I'm amazing, because I'm not. I've seen some of the guys that go out there and they play this and they kill it. I'm decent. I think I'm good enough to, you know, show it to other people, but I'm not gonna brag and say, oh my god, I'm the best zombies player ever, you should all just come, because no, I'm not. Not by any means. I'm just here for you guys.
Now I can reap reward.
Okay.
But don't touch. That is rule.
Gonna go ahead and throw a monkey out.
The storm exists. Consume healthy.
Uh-oh. I'm like a red screen. I am red screen. That's not good. See, just like that, I almost went down with a workaholic. And that's like unheard of. Especially to a Panzer. Yeesh. Step my game up. I just have to take care of the Panzer. That's the annoying part of this. I might just spam with my bow, honestly. You know what I think I'm going to. I'm just gonna spam with my bow. Because honestly, I don't feel like dealing with this right now. There you go. It's not hard to do. It's just annoying, tedious. Let me go ahead and open up this doors. I'm thinking about it. That open, because it gives you liquid divinium, and it gives you XP. Hit this, and we're good. I believe that is every door opened except for one. And, actually no, there's one more barrier for me to open up. So now there's one in this game. By the way, how are we doing in terms of the clock? That's getting really close. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to go stop the clock now. And then I can come back to it later. Okay, so the clock is now stopped.
provide for our needs.
Alright. Box one here. There we go. There's a liquid minion. Ray gun! Oh my god, guys, I got the ray gun! Oh my god. I got the ray gun. I'm never gonna get... Yeah, sorry, no. No ray gun. No ray gun. I don't like the ray gun. XM53. I have tried an XM53 boss fight. I was able to pass it. It's not very easy. And by the way, go ahead and feel free to leave in the comments if you guys are interested in seeing any challenges. I have tons of challenges that I can do on this map, Garage Movie, Giant. If you guys really want to see Zetsubo no Shima, I can do something on Zetsubo no Shima, but I have a feeling that most of you guys will not want to see that. I'm probably going to do, this is probably going to be my last stream for the night, and then tomorrow I have school, and once I get home from school, I'm probably going to do this for you guys. Not DE, I can do, I will do either a high rounds attempt, or, what do you think? I can do high rounds, or I can do, I can reattempt the Shadow's Evil Strike. I can give a shot at Garad Krovi. I'm not very good at Garad Krovi. I have completed it, but it's not my best strike by far. It's probably my worst strike, honestly. If you guys want to see Zetsubo no Shima strike, I can do that. I can whip that up real quick. Is that the last one? I honestly don't even remember. Was that the last one? No, it wasn't, because I didn't do Samantha's run. Okay. Here's where Panzer will spawn in, but that's okay, because we can take care of that easily. I'll take a free Bismarck, right? Oh, another one. I'm looking for the Panzer, I'm not seeing him. I hear him. There he is. Just gonna go ahead and spam him. Let's go. Did I get him yet? I think I got him. Wasn't really paying attention to whether or not I got him. I was just kind of spamming that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get that max ammo. Okay, and now the keeper is filled. Look at that guy. Look at this dude. Should be getting danger closest. Yes. Perfect. Everything's coming together now. I don't know if you guys listen to this.
Attention all stations! We have a security breach! We have a keeper manifestation within the facility! The MPD is under threat! Don't come any closer!
What is this strange device?
Has damaged the MPD. Quickly, we must locate the missing canister.
Okay. And the missing canister that he speaks of, we've already gotten. So we're just going to go ahead and put that down. Okay, so technically speaking, we are ready to go into the Easter egg, into the boss fight. However, I need to Pack-a-Punch. I'm going to see if I can get a Haymaker, because a Haymaker is godly in the boss fight against Panzers. And I also want to see if I can get the Plunger, because again, that is good against Panzers. And if you're asking why I need something that's really good against Panzers, it's because in this boss fight, you go against a lot of Panzers. In all of the boss fights in... I just forgot the name of the game for a second. In Black Ops 3, there are a lot of, like, the mini-bosses, such as the Panzers, the Marbles, the Russian Manglers, and the Thrashers. Yeah, Thrashers. There are lots of those guys in all the boss fights. So you need things that are good at slaying them. And one of the best things that are used for slaying them is a Plunger and a Haymaker. So that's what I'm going for right now. But we are getting very close to the ending. I believe he should be the last zombie. Okay, so there's the box, all handy dandy for us. We're gonna go ahead and see what we can get from the box. Trip mines. Okay. Guess I'll take trip mines. That's a dredge. And I will honestly take a Brecci too. Brecci is also a very good shotgun against Panzers. Prefer Haymaker? I would not prefer a ray gun because ew. I remember when this gun was actually decent. The Pharaoh. I will not take a Pharaoh. BRM. I'd really like to get this within the next 4 spins because I always have a plan for doing this. Okay. Because I like to Pack-a-Punch my Dingo, throw it away, so that way I can have just 2 guns. I really prefer having just 2 guns. I don't want to, like, down myself or anything. Okay, it's down there now. However, if I can't get a good gun, I'll just keep the Dingo. Because I'm intending on going this round. And yes, I could go in with just the Dingo, but I really would like a shotgun. Boom, Haymaker. Alright. So now we are going to throw away our Dingo. Let's go do that. Throw that baby away. Oh, I could have red Haymaker. That would be nice. I like blue most, as long as it's not like green or yellow. I'm fine with it. It's not green or yellow. Green. Alright. Better than yellow. Better than yellow. Okay. So. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the Plunger. I'm just going to let the clock run for a little bit, and then once we get close to 9, then I'm going to go stop it. You can stop it at 9:35. And I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to mute my mic while I do this because I have to play it outside of my speakers because I can't actually hear any of the game audio in my headset, unfortunately. Well, I can, but there's a little bit of a delay. And I can't have a delay while I'm listening to this because you have to be very precise. Unfortunately. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop it there. Okay, so I am going to mute my mic for now, but because I need to focus on this, alright?
literally minutes I have toiled. Now I can reap reward. We are to destroy that thing.
We must cleanse the keeper. Only then can we charge the summoning key.
Until I stop, I am unstoppable. Electrify the rotten bones! It is most generous gift. I am grateful. I will deal with you all. Hammer now in textbook. It feels good. Hello, Hell Kings. Nikolai is ready now. Lord's obedience. Enough of your hellish bark. A storm is coming sooner than you think. An angry Russian is happy Russian. Perhaps this will spark your interest, Hell Pigs. The state will provide for our needs. It is most generous gift. I am grateful. Learn obedience. I think that is last we'll see of them. Nikolai does not like dogs of fire. Nikolai is one-man army. dangerous device, but if it is required, we will use its powers.
Only the summoning key can disable the cryochamber containment field. But launch protocol initiated.
30 seconds to impact. You're eating multiple rocket launches. What have you done? You are a fool, Beethoven! Even the destruction of this facility and my own death will not prevent the advancement of our cause. You have stopped nothing!
Once I thought us fools to dare change history, but now... That's the show.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going. We will complete our mission.
He's still alive. I should hope so.
This subject will one day wreak havoc across the entire universe. He cannot be allowed to live.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go. We were supposed to secure the package and be in and out clean. Instead, the whole thing's been one disaster after another. I should never have trusted you, Richthofen. Never!
You should trust me, Dempsey. You all should. This artifact has the power to contain and preserve the subject's soul. Your soul. But it can only be done after the moment of death. Just as you saw me do to my other self. It is the only way.
Wait! If someone's gotta take him out to save the universe, then it should be me that does it. Good to see you, Tank.
I thought Sneaky German was Hellpig's favorite.